Back to Cedars election night coverage. I'm Nathan Pilling, and with me once again are my fearless panel of commentators, John Whitcomb, Jordan Reiner, and Lauren April. As we're looking at the developments of the evening, we've seen polls start to close already. John, take us through a few of the developments that we've seen already this evening.
So again, we want to keep our eyes particularly on Ohio, Florida, and Virginia. Those are the early battleground states that are being reported thus far. We have a recent development in Florida. Currently, we have about a little bit over 50% of the votes that are being reported right now, and Governor Romney is starting to gain a lead in Florida. 51%, 48%, again, that's 57% reporting. And this is going to be a key state that Romney must win in order to have a chance at competing later in the evening. The other state we're trying to watch closely, of course, is this state, Ohio. Currently, we have 13% reporting. The president has a 56 to 43% lead. And then finally, hit on Virginia quickly. We're starting to get feedback from where Virginia stands, and currently it looks like the president, Governor Romney, is holding off the president 57% to 42%, and that is with 18% of the precincts reporting. So that's just kind of a general recap as far as where we stand currently on some battleground states.
I think in these battleground states, it's important to remember that not all of the votes have been counted yet, and because of that, we cannot, until I think we have at least 80% be reported or a wide majority of a lead, be able to call any of these battleground states, because they're battleground states because they're going to be close. And so although as of right now, Mitt Romney does have the lead in Florida, that was only as of a few minutes ago. And it's looking, it just switched again from, according to CNN, from Mitt Romney to Barack Obama at 50 to 49%. So I think definitely we're going to be having to watch Florida as well as Ohio, but Florida especially right now with the amount of votes that they're getting in. But remember that it's not over until it's actually over.
And don't forget the exit polls are already coming in. Those are, although not 100% accurate, are really good indicators of what's going to happen tonight.
Just to kind of give a general recap overview as far as where we stand right now, we had some states that closed their polling at 7 p.m. and we've already had some states that have been declared. It looks like at this point Governor Romney has picked up Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Oklahoma. The president has picked up Illinois, New Jersey, Maryland, Maine, and Vermont. And again, those are just kind of indicators. They haven't been completely reported yet, but major networks are now saying that those are going to be polling. To give us a feel, currently President Obama has 79 electoral votes, Governor Romney has 82.
I think it's going to be interesting as well to see the battleground state, New Hampshire. Their polls have also closed, and as of right now, with only 4% in though, Obama is leading by around 65% and about 8,000 votes. So I think that state's going to be really interesting to watch as well. Although there are only 4 electoral votes that are in the balance here, it's going to be interesting to see who takes that lead and why they haven't called it yet, even though it's only at 4% voters ballots counted. The fact that Obama is up by such a lead, I'm surprised it hasn't been called yet.
Well, they're really hesitant to see because it is such a big battleground state, even though it's not only worth like 4 points. They also don't have that much of the region called in. There's only 4 districts that are being counted right now, 3 of which go to Obama and 1 of which go to Romney. You still have about 6 districts left to count in New Hampshire before you can really call that one. It's going to be tight there.
True, absolutely.
All right, we're going to cut this segment off right here. As we can tell, it's going to be a tight one right down to the end, and remember to keep checking back in with us throughout the evening. We'll have more news and updates just as you saw in this segment. Remember, if you have questions or comments for our panelists this evening, be sure to tweet a question or comment with the hashtag Cedars. Stick with us. We'll be back.